Hello, Zion House, Canada. Welcome to another episode of Life in El Dorado. And today it's just an update on my hysterectomy surgery. And so I just wanted to speak quickly on the recovery process and the emotional toll that it takes. Again, I'll backtrack a little bit as I did before. The reason why I had to go through an hysterectomy was because of big problems, majorly bleeding, prolonged bleeding, abnormal bleeding from uterine fibroids. And the fibroids were quite large. They were like the size of oranges or tangerines. It was quite something, because the surgeon showed me the photo on the day of the surgery when I opened my eyes, and I was relieved, and at the same time, it occurred to me that all those years that I was struggling with the pain, with the cramps, with the bleeding, I thought at a point maybe I was losing my mind, because you can't see what is causing all this trouble. So for me to see it in the photo and to see them hanging like branches on hanging on like a branch, they were hanging like fruits on a branch, like tangerines, like oranges. It was quite something, and I'm so glad it's over. But the part that most people do not talk about is the emotional toll that it takes. It depends on the kind of hysterectomy that you have, really. For some, they've not had children, they're quite young and they want children. So if you have to go through this kind of final procedure, it can be really, really traumatizing. But for me, it was a little bit better because I already have children. I'm grateful to God. So now, rather than me feeling really sad, I feel so grateful for the blessings that I have. The blessing of 2 healthy children, which I know is not the same scenario for everyone. So I came out of this surgery with a big heart of gratitude. However, just today, I began to feel, the pressure from ovulation, because my ovaries were kept. So normally I would still have my monthly cycle. What I will not get is the bleeding. But the most remarkable thing was that even in ovulation, I get the severe back cramps, that almost stops me from my daily activities. But all that is gone. Today, all I've been feeling is just, slight pressure, just letting me know we're here, your ovaries are here, they're intact, but it can take an emotional toll. Like when you're in your monthly cycle, it comes with moods, it varies from person to person. But for me, it comes with lots of mood swings. But knowing the reason why you did a hysterectomy, looking at all the positives like pain-free, bleeding-free, helps a lot as you face the emotional toll of having a major final surgery like this one. So I just wanted to shed some quick light on that. For me, how do I cope? I focus on the positives. I've been focusing on the reason why. What was my why for undergoing this major surgery? And as my incision heals up, I'm just reminded of how blessed that I am. If I still wanted children, I know that this would have been a harder route for me. But regardless of your reason, regardless of your why, focusing on gratitude will go a long way to help you deal with the emotional toll of this procedure. Another thing is looking ahead to your future, looking at all the great things that you will do. For me, I have a flat tummy, I said in the last 2 videos, and I'm looking forward to the summer. I love to wear dresses. I'm looking forward to wearing my dresses again without a big belly pouch like I used to have before. So there are a lot of benefits. Focusing on the benefits of why you had to go through this procedure in the first place will help you deal with the emotional toll. Another way that I cope with hard stuff, not just a hysterectomy, this has been quite major, but is my faith. Another way that I deal with issues is my faith. Knowing that I have a God that loves me, that cares for me, that I can speak to. I engage in my faith. I focus on my faith. I engage with my God. I read my Bible. I make sure that I keep only good vibes around me. I stay away from negative issues. Any toxic environment, I delete them, because that would only aggravate the emotional toll of a major surgery like a hysterectomy. So by all means, keep your good vibes. If you have a faith that you follow, stay there, practice it fully, be immersed fully in it. It will help you as you go through the next few months and next few years of loving your new body. And that brings me to my last way of coping with the emotional toll of hysterectomy, is loving yourself just the way you are. And I keep reflecting on these organs that I do not have anymore. They served their purpose while they were there. When I had to make the hard decision to take them out, it was because the benefits, the risk now outweighed the benefits. They were beneficial for me before for procreation. They were beneficial before, to make me a complete woman, but I'm still complete. Guess what? I woke up out of surgery, out of general anesthesia, with my mind intact, my memory intact. I love me now. I love my new body. I love who I'm going to become. I love that I can share my experience here. I wouldn't have been here talking about this if I didn't go through this hard stuff. But here I am. Perhaps this will help one or two people, and it would have served its purpose. So again, I recap. How do you deal with the emotional toll? You need to exercise your faith. You need to love your new body. And ultimately, you need to remember your why. Why did you do this surgery in the first place? The uterus was fit for purpose before. It's no longer fit for purpose. It had to go to give you a whole sense of well-being. And because of that, you have done well. So girl, give yourself a pat on the back. Smile, be happy. You made the right choice for you. And emotions, they come and go. Emotions are quite fickle. Emotions are not a final death sentence. They come and go, and that's why they're emotions. The only thing that lasts are the things that money cannot buy. You have a sound mind. You have a whole new body. You have a great family if you have one. If you don't have one, you have good people around you. Focus on that. Remain positive. Stay away from all forms of toxicity. And that's it. We are doing well. Women folk, we are the real MVPs. Even after this is third week after my hysterectomy surgery, I'm back on my feet again, fixing meals and trying to get back into my normal routine. Only women and strong women can do that. So love yourself. Don't get drowned in your emotions as you recover. Stay strong. Stay positive. I'm sending you all the love and the light. Enjoy, embrace your new body. And that's it on this episode of Life in El Dorado. It's your Johnny Diplomat signing out. Take great care of you. Until I see you again next time, it's bye for now.